Hello again. I'm Daryl Virginia Dennis, an author of Quantum Living, Moving at the Speed of Life. And today I want to talk about ego. So we all have one, and we're all born with one. And ego is a mechanism inside the brain, and we need to understand ego now more than ever before. Ego had a purpose in early man's development. And the purpose was to distinguish what's similar is good, what's different is bad. And that's all it could do. It has two speeds, as Eckhart Tolle would say in the book he wrote called A New Earth, chapter 3. It's called The Core of Ego. Great chapter on this very subject, that ego has two settings. Setting is superior and setting is right. That's it. It only does those two things. So that means 24/7, what ego must do is establish its superiority and its rightness. Now, how does ego do that? Right? So because being right and superior means survival to the ego mechanism. It's how it was designed. However, as Einstein has said, the mind was here to serve the soul of the human being. And we've created a culture where the human being is now a servant of the mind. And that's the problem that we're facing today. Because the idea of divisiveness and separateness and good, bad, right, wrong does not serve what we're creating and being and doing on this planet at this time and from here forward. From here forward, it's all about consciousness connected to higher states of consciousness, which is being of service to humanity, being kind to another human being, of being contributing, of being loving, of being happy, of enjoying and having fun is what that's about. The ego interferes in all of that because the ego's number one dominant reason for existing is being right and being superior, which is why it's right. And so that pinches off all of this really cool high states energy that we want to bring to the table. Like, guess what shows up when we retire the ego and just say, you're not in charge anymore. Thank you for your service. But now it's a time of heart-based consciousness and serving humanity. So you're welcome to join or enjoy your retirement, but you're not in charge anymore. Is retiring the ego. And if you go one day of not letting the ego run the day, one day of just saying thank you to people, find any way, any reason to say thank you. To go up to someone and acknowledge something that you notice was really impressive, like a kindness they showed to somebody. I go up and say, I know this is unusual, but I just have to tell you that it was very impressive and really touched me when I saw your kindness to this other person. Thank you for letting me observe that. And so when we acknowledge the goodness in someone else, a high point that we see, beautiful color you're wearing today, anything like that is contributing to the upliftment of the spirit of the person you just interacted with. That's how you stay in high states. And that's how you retire the ego, is you continually contribute kindness to others. Hold the door, say thank you, find any reason that you can say thank you. And you'll see that day will be a day unlike any other. And you'll want to have that again the next